Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Faria gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Leading off for Toronto.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard toward right center. Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Justin Smoak now. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoak, number 10 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
number 44.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Two and 0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-0 pitch. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Clay Buchholz gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Now playing left field.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Buchholz into the windup. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Line towards center field. Davis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 0-1 pitch. Line softly toward the hole. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. Here's Randal Grichuk, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Number 15, Randal Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding into the box, Dalton Pompey. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Faria is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Velasquez up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled away. Buchholz is ready. 0-2 on its way. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Choi brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Choi, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
That's your stop. Number 11.
Ready now, number 11. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Robertson over at second. Choi on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. pitch popped up. McGuire is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
In now, Guillermo Heredia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smoke is there, 2 down. Two men on, 2 out, and that gives Nick Ciuffo a chance here. First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Ciuffo, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Ready with the 1-2. No. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2 fouled off. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Jonathan Davis, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
61.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Into the box, Reese McGuire. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First offering on its way. Ball one. No. One out, nobody on.
Ah.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Fouled away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Galvis playing here in his age 29 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Buchholz into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Looking up is Heredia, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now, Justin Smoak. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. To 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
The right fielder, number
Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk.
So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Schufo. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Dalton.
And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he chased it in the dirt. Schufo corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball well outside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pompey has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Richard ranging back, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let it rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now into the box now, number 11. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Eric Sogard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as Nerd Power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Soft liner to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 10.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Glasnow enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Tyler Glasnow.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. McGuire, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Davis leads off first with one away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Glasnow, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Ball outside.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Justin Smoke. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's just 1 for 6. .30 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 3 runs already home here. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Randal Grichuk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guerrero on second. Smoke on at first with 2 down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now to the plate, Dalton Pompey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. And this one will bounce into the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Throw won't get him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is popped up, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 9, the Rays 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
And leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Buchholz has his target. Here's the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Slow little grounder left side. Guerrero over to his left. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
Number
Nick
19.
Schufo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendle.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Wendle. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On he pops it up. Galvis into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 9, the Rays 1. Digging in, Jonathan Davis
Leading off
will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Number 61.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Comes set, and the 0-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reese McGuire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit hard to third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 9, the Rays 1. Stepping in, Matt Duffy, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Buchholz is ready. 0-1 on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fouled off. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit to third. One there. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rays held in check here. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
55, Ryan Stanek.
Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's fouled away. Stanek, originally from the state of Missouri. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Phelps has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Ji-Man Choi, who went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Robertson aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and, hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, number 11, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Runners are at first and second with one away. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Nick Schufo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No,
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. Pitch popped up. Smoke is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 9-2. Next to bat for Toronto, Dalton Pompey. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Wendell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. outside and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Ji-Man Choi.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Robertson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Reese McGuire. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for Toronto, the catcher, number 10.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Freddie Galvis.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A runner at first with no outs here. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Justin.
So digging in now, Justin Smoak. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hit hard to third. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The batter, number 44.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0, here it is. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Digging in now, Randal Grichuk. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
1-0 the count. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 11, the Rays 2. Ready once again, number 11, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Into the box now, Guillermo Heredia. Here's a pop-up now. Smoke moving to his left, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Nick Schupo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. Single homer run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Sogard is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clay Buchholz earns his first win of the season. David Phelps takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
First time in D20, she was hanging out the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to sleep. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'm a stepping woo. I seen his name, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet to win. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protect the cheese. Sipping all this, my bag is on it. I wanna take a million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me, when I been riding it up. Got all this out on me, jump so fly, don't matter. I want to feel the V12 when I was riding it up. Busy being good all day, I'm on that. My family she just popped up, they wanna see how the bed feel. BG on my road, he make her wanna have some. Right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jay. What you got? No. Let on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it. So what time to take it? Ride with them dope. Time to see who be willing to load it. If they think on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move, but I'm a hit you. Never to ya, I call it Dilla Manila. Stop on them, kill them with this picture. Hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my bro. And I gotta get that first on shot before that you from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No. Not on my watch. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out the trunk, I'm on it, just looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the million, talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off on that building with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't be with us. They know we ain't dangerous. If you think you with my score, we've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jay. What you got? No. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them hurting him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial, you love I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap, I've been through. Like, don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this rap, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, or step and get laid to rest. It ain't no rest on my chest, but I'm still, well, half of these still running. I love everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, from them. The man used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got a check for 20 million right now, what we might see. Everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With the rough, I get tough. And when I'm getting to the ground, I get up. I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With the rough, I get tough. And when I'm getting to the ground, I get up. I get up. Never address me as Robert, that's just like that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say no. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek. Cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on the 6 feet. Flashback make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands against negativity. 1 to 3 steps. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This consequential, like in a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Nah, that won't be the same. No rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to
turntable. I know you're feeling good, but this can quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you're rocking like this, cause you could lose a great thing, like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. Right, we can busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Turntables on the mic. The microphone straight. That's the only way to go.
Graduated you taught me lessons. My guess is this one considered for excellence. Might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a shooter that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every ball low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. And look at her, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping her test or her toys. Oh. I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sort of. Every bar brick and mortar, can't see. But I'm not a finesse on the corpus. You can't see the flow unless you're using the force. Oh.
Hey, look, now that I got your attention, keep going. If he was wagging, you came across the paper, he's still wagging. Why did you go every day? So that's good, and when you to the real, the same.
One time for the listener, two time for the linger with the gush flow. Lane lets me like what pond you from. I tell them, harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheeks, only different when that fondue come. And run their base till they hard go out just like deep sun. And look, this for my partners who low-key pitching from out. And those that laugh at me when I stay at my mama house. My pockets fatter now. My mama see something to laugh about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm off and happening now. Oh, swear it feel marvelous. Remember times when mama barbered us, made us with barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Teachings out like Barnabas. That means with the difference between the fake ball, D-ball, ain't from C-ball. So the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you don't get your paint dripping. But when you jam up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Oh, haters don't feel you till your name mention. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain tripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my. I just different. Oh.
Hey, look, now that I got your attention, keep going. If he was wagging, you came across the paper, he's still wagging. Why did you go every day? So that's good, and when you to the real, the same.
That's the motor. Push my motor. Legos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You work. Larry Bird, Sailor Bob, straight check. Hit the circle. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. People drop a black shotgun like she Kurt. Weave through the traffic with my in the purse. And the same no straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me with the speeder. You get burnt like. And my she's a diva. Hurting like no Peter. Peter Piper, pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain with the seats is heated. Shotty on a race like a diva. Leader. Spent 3 G's in the sleeves. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Break arms, I'm tip-top. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro, turbo. Kodak. We don't want no. Cut the poop, drop the poop, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Then she tell her run the door in the first one. That's the mark. Push button, Legos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You was dirt. Larry Bird, Sailor Bob, straight check. Hit the circle. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been that, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the, like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your, turn into an actor. Shimmy, and this. I get close from back of Bello, I get silly from Flamin. I get packages from Paris, shop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we're not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give me some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him flip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket
hip-hop and the artist, nigga, hardest, no lesson. I saw your win, I caught the roll like a daughter, discovered, caught up, whatever. I got my rapper, but the Beverly Hills, my sellers at the Beverly, bro. Good, so they want to rely on the same one. I came up in them global, most of them was afraid of nothing. Won't say that, won't say that. But when you're willing to fortune, you really gotta say that. Don't go so much, copy, much, started to breathe. Say, club must be set. And I wrote me a dozen. I raise my hand, I raise your family. My man, don't need no gangster, baby, bang. This movie is Johnny. I'm out that S-class, I guess you won't see the problem. I know hers, who and who, and every voodoo I'm around. What you call a piece of mind, call a picture for them. Hold up, yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. I'm on the run like I'm ducking, hold up. Hold up, the grip, you make my luggage, so tell me who did it, this big room about to slow out. My boy, 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 I want my boy. We can bring my gram, we'll try to fuck me. Duck around, can't get rid of me. I don't play around, got my technology. Going down, ain't no catching up with me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on the million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers with your pride to the side, try to collide with the squad from your mouth. It's a corn on the top, it's a prod, it's a thorn in my side. I'm that turn of the knob on the door where the boys from the corner come. The type for something. I stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those who got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that tapping all your reps and how you got it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way to think about it. This ends up what's about it. 30 mil on the bill, depending on how the tour was routed. I see you watch when you first drop it. Clouded, which means you used to. Make it if you make it type. Do you crazy with me? Holla, you know how to back, it's how to rap. I got it to make you heavy. Got a stack, y'all aiming for the starter. Natural starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but you hear me, this shit, you know how to bury. You come in air out your feet. Have your homies on. It's right next to Roman numerals. IVs. It's the reason why nobody